Well, won't you look at this?
Hmm.
This little sculpture that somebody made. But
What do you
who
mean,
could-
well, look at this? Excuse me. It's my masterpiece you're talking about.
That's right. T-I-I-L-S, T-A-I-L-S, T-A-I-L-S. Tails is what I like.
Same, though.
Anyway, so welcome back to Minecraft Metal Treehouse. Yeah. At the end of last session...
Ow!
What?
I got knocked off. I got knocked off by a little raptor thing.
Oh, it was Phantom?
Yeah, phantoms are
Yeah.
flipping.
The Phantom returns. Danny Phantom?
Shut up. Danny Phantom.
So yeah, that Tails thing, yeah, Dylan did that at the end of last session.
It's beautiful.
It is quite.
Quit sniffing, assholes, and come save me.
I'm quite the fan of Tail, so.
The lady tail.
That's right. Is there another line? No.
No, there isn't.
I'm an ass man.
Dun, dun,
Yes, I'm an ass man.
dun, dun. Oh, Mr. Ass. Good old
What is our-
Mr. Ass. So,
What is our plan for this session?
So the plan for this session is basically continue building up the base of the treehouse, and then I'm gonna get to work on the branch for me and for whoever else decides to stay in it.
Okay.
So I gotta build up a little bit, and I'm losing my way. I need to get to the storage branch to get some wood. Oh, I forgot.
You've got porn.
You've got porn. You've got porn. Just gonna grab me some wood and some dirt.
Please, there are ladies present.
Of
You
course.
said you were going to grab some wood.
I'm trying to figure out what all to clear out
Peggy,
of my
die.
inventory. Arf,
Woof. Arf.
arf, 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 arf. So anyways, also before we started recording, I finally took care of the annoying zombie problem we had for such a long ass time.
Yeah, that
Thank
bastard
God.
was hanging out way too long.
Mm-hmm. So, how was everybody's days today?
Pretty
Pretty decent.
decent. Yeah, I got a lot of shit done today. For Saturday, that's quite odd for me. Lately.
I know Dylan's day wasn't that great because of the stream he had earlier.
Could have gone better in general.
Do tell
I'm
me.
not going to have nearly enough Red Wolf for this.
Oh, you're actually gonna make that hard?
Yes.
I see work being made on it.
Just gonna make a heart on.
And here I thought he and Tails were over. According
Hey,
to
that's your fan fiction, not mine.
Oh boy.
Speaking of fan fiction, does anybody watch The Walking Dead?
I used to.
Used to. Very
don't-
common tale.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a season or an episode in full since season 8.
That was probably the last good season. I mean, season 9 was really tough to get through. And the first half of this season was just as difficult, but I will say that they really picked it up the past couple of weeks. It's like somebody
That's
brought some
good.
freaking caffeine to the goddamn writer's room. Remember what they were supposed to be writing.
Crap, there was something I was gonna say about Walking Dead and I completely forgot. Because I'm a dumbass.
That's Dumas.
Dumas. Dumas.
Amy Dumas. Lita.
Shit.
Have you been checking out, Levi, the Ruthless Aggression series on the network?
I haven't. I have not, and I need to watch it.
Yeah, it is really good. 4 episodes so far, and pretty insightful stuff. Having lived through it and been a fan through that time, it's quite the reliving of it. Although they do, of course, skew it in the way they want it to be remembered. But because I don't care what Vince and all the crowd says, if AOL hadn't bought Time Warner and all that shit, WCW would have still been around. WWE would not have stopped it.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually it would have gone down business-wise. They would have lost so much money, but as long as Ted Turner was involved, it would have been there.
Mm-hmm. But then again, with AOL and Time Warner having their merger, it was almost like a foregone conclusion WCW was going to go under.
Yep, that was going to be the end of it. So when they say, he beat them, no, he didn't.
Yeah, they just happened to fall apart.
They had this, the smarter business deal, like, yeah, we're going to buy WCW. No, we're just going to buy the library and the rights to their logos and their name. We don't need the fucking company. We have our own. So.
Right. And it's still amazing to me how originally they were going... Shane McMahon was actually going to run it. Originally. Until Vince put the kibosh on that.
Right. Yeah.
Same with ECW as well.
ECW, yeah. That whole thing, too. It's an interesting story about the whole last ECW house show. It was in Poplar Bluff, Arkansas, of all places.
That sounds like a completely random place to have the last house show.
Yeah, it is. It is, because near the tail end of ECW, a lot of the wrestlers were starting to... This is 2000, 2001. So, the internet is not as sophisticated.
Not as big as it is now, yeah.
And some wrestlers were starting to span out and get involved online with their fans. And one such guy was Spike Dudley. And Spike had his own website that had a good old message board on it that he would frequent quite often. And I was on there too with some of my other friends. And I was just getting into the wrestling business at this time. I was maybe 2 years in. I was booking a promotion in Vermont and actually had Spike booked to come to one of my shows. And in the course of that message board conversation, a young girl from Arkansas who was a diehard fan of Spike and ECW knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody, and from that conversation, that led them to signing that last live house show for ECW. It was paid for, so there was no money that ECW needed to run. And Paul Heyman wasn't doing anything at this point. It was all Tommy Dreamer setting everything up. And they had that last show there. I want to say it's out there, probably on YouTube. I know it's a couple of guys shoot interviews from RF Video. They have some footage from that show on their shoots at the end of the tapes. Mm-hmm. And that's how that show happened. Otherwise, ECW would have been done pretty much, a couple of weeks
sooner, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then so I was talking to Spike through the message board, and we had a show booked. It was March of 2001. So I said, dude, we got this date. ECW ain't doing anything. Do you think you'd be able to do it? He's like, yeah, I could definitely do that show, man. Thanks. It would be great to hook up. I'm like, cool. And had it all set to go. The week before our show, he shows up on Raw.
Duh.
So I messaged him like, well, I guess I lost my guest. He's like, yeah, sorry, man. I couldn't tell you. It was really kayfabe. I couldn't tell anybody about it. I was going to contact you. Little Guido's taking my booking, so if you want his contact, he'll probably do the show for you. And I did. And Guido did the show, and he's awesome. So.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the name Spike Dudley in years.
Yeah. Yep, Matt Heisen. This is back when, Spike was doing the crazy, stupid bumps everywhere and just getting his ass handed to him.
Yep.
A phrase he heard quite often when training in ECW was, "Hey, Matt, come here. I want to try something." And then Bubba would pick him up and throw him around and do some stupid shit, or Perry or Taz or any of those guys.
Right. Talk about crazy shit ECW used to do back in the day. Which is an understatement, to say the least.
Yeah, you know it. God. I never got to go to the ECW arena in Philadelphia. That was one thing I definitely regretted. I never had that chance. A couple of friends of mine got to go, but I couldn't do it.
Damn. Oh, by the way, Riley, I forgot to tell you this. When you're fishing, you can't stand still fishing for too long, otherwise you'll fish in a mob.
Fishing on what?
A mob. Because
Oh,
I put
a
in ultimate fishing plugin, meaning that if you stand still for too long while fishing, you'll fish in a zombie or a skeleton or something.
No shit.
Oh, I kind of want to try that out, honestly.
Oh
I'll go
lord,
fishing.
Dylan done that, right?
Did I?
You said you fished.
It sounds like something I do, to be honest.
Well,
Something that would definitely happen to me.
hey Matt, I want to try something.
Yeah. You don't want to be a little guy in a wrestling school because that's what you're going to have to deal with all the time. I invented a move in my training that no one has ever done. Probably because it's stupid.
What is it?
That's beside the point. Hook the guy for, like you're going to do... Well, you're going to do a DDT. But you're going to do a floating DDT, so you grab the tights, and you pick him up, and instead of floating him around and getting him to do a flat face bump, you pick him up, and you, giving the move, swing underneath him and give him a diamond cutter as he comes down.
Oh god.
Just rip his balls off.
Rip his nuts off! I have footage of me doing the move in a match, and I will never show it to you. Not because I'm not proud of the move, I'm not proud of the match.
Understandable.
Although a very good friend of mine, when he moved from New York down to Texas, back home to Texas, and he was wrestling down there, he did steal the move from me and used it down there, bastard. But he named it after me, so that made it fine.
That's cool.
Yes. It'd be cool like that.
Now I need to get more oak wood. Because I'm finally working on the branch that I'll sleep in. I've probably at this point about 50 episodes into the series, and I've yet to make my own branch.
Yeah, he's finally working on his shit, folks. A gentleman to the end right here. He's helping out everybody else, and then he's taking care of himself. That's a true pro right there.
What a guy.
What a dude.
And according to Zev Bellringer, a sexy beast.
Sexy beast.
Wow.
I'm a sexy beast, baby!
Thank you, Jericho.
Yep.
Yes, she believes you're a sexy beast. Yes.
Why'd you sound like a deep-voiced Sean Connery?
Yes. That's what I am, boy.
Now you sound like if Sean Connery and the Grinch
I'm coming for you, Trebek! It's my lucky day. I'll take the rapist for 200. That's therapists for 400. The day is mine, Trebek.
You think you're so smart, don't you, Trebek? With your oozy mustache and your greasy hair.
Shallow and pedantic.
What did I say about ethnic slurs? Turd Ferguson. That's always been a favorite. Turd Ferguson. I'll never forget, like, sometimes whenever me and my racing buddies would play Town of Salem, sometimes we used the name Turd Ferguson.
Is that from that Jeopardy skit?
Yeah,
Yes.
from Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember who all was on there. I know Will Ferrell was on there, Norm
Ferrell
Macdonald,
was
and I
Trebek,
think
yeah.
Jimmy Fallon?
Norm was Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, Turd Ferguson, Burt Reynolds.
Right.
I think Jimmy Fallon was on there.
The big hat. He may have. Yeah, I think he was on there. He played like Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Or French Stewart, I think.
Oh, yeah. French Stewart was another one.
What a name, French Stewart.
I know. What are you squinting at?
It's not even that bright.
Exactly.
Chop down wood, chop down wood. Oh, and as I'm doing all this, I got the movie 42 on my TV.
Is that a beehive?
Oh, you found a beehive?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
What can I do with this? Can I extract
I'm trying to. I
honey?
know that there's an advancement you can achieve.
You gotta
with
move the
beehive.
beehives. Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
advancement.
Are you able to use soak touch on it?
I
Um,
don't think so.
I got a lead. I could lead this bee.
Okay.
Leading a bee.
No, I just hit it and now the bee is mad. I've made a terrible error in judgment on this.
Well, how many hearts does it take from you if you get stung?
Let's see. None.
Ah, so they're kind of pointless. They'll just
Do they
probably
drop
just
anything?
chase you, but not do anything.
Get back here. I want your honey. It dropped nothing. Wow.
So you're basically becoming Winnie the Pooh now.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying to
want
get
the
this one.
honey? You want
Oh,
the
what if I
honey?
had a... What if I had a glass bottle?
A glass bottle?
That in theory would work, right?
I don't know. I don't know much about the beehives in this game. As my niece and her stepsister are outside my door. Because they're staying here all night tonight and all day tomorrow.
They just want to watch you play Minecraft.
High class entertainment, folks.
It's dripping. Like this thing is dripping. It
Yep.
clearly wants me to take it.
Ew.
Dripping like the...
Whoa!
What was that, Scott?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Was that Joey from Full House or something like that? Or, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Blossom, that was it. Joey from Blossom. Whoa! Time to the trio. Whoa!
Okay, I got plenty of logs now to keep building with.
I got
So-
your log right here.
So this branch that I'm working on for myself and like a guest, I'm gonna try and make it like a 2-floor branch. So I'll need to get ladders here in a moment.
Did I seriously just randomly dig underneath the ground and find iron?
Got him.
Hey, remember, why spend all that time going underground to dig iron when you can go to that ore generator to get iron? Although
just trying.
I saw in the picture for that mod or the plugin for that, I saw that you could get gold from it too, but I haven't been able to get gold from it.
Levi, where'd you find that village?
Trying to get up
One
top
sec.
up here and see in vicinity to the treehouse that I found it. Pretty much by the fence where Door Incorporated is. Basically, just like keep going past the mountains. I'll come with you to a village if you want.
Alright.
I'll come.
Don't
back.
tell me the bees turn evil at night.
They
That'd
might.
be mild.
That would be funny. Alright, coming down.
I'm in the mood for an adventure.
Yeah, I'm in the mood to kick some ass, so if I can come down and join you guys, I will.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go village raiding.
I'm just dumping some of my shit.
Even though I've stolen everything they got, we could just burn it to the
Can we
ground.
just, like, kill them?
One of these days we need to like start a raid with the pillagers and just beat them all up.
Absolutely.
And eventually we'll need to fight the Wither boss.
Yeah. We'll do both after we're done with the treehouse.
Yeah. But remember, the final moment of the series, take an axe and chop it all down.
The tree.
Yeah.
That's right.
And watch it all come down.
If it doesn't all come down, we'll just lace it with TNT and just blow it all up.
Oh, that's not even better.
Alright, where are you guys?
I'm coming downstairs right now.
Alright, I'm outside the fence right now.
Alright, which side?
The side where Door Incorporated is, but to the left. Basically, or actually no, it's right next to the farms.
Okay. I'm away here.
You penis.
You vagina.
You testicles.
Holy smokes in a vagina.
I was just trying to clear some room from my inventory.
Damn, I forgot to put that in there. I forgot to put that in there. I forgot to put that in there. That's right.
Where are you, Riley?
I'm like right behind the door, Incorporated.
Oh, come over to the left of that, where Scott and I are.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
I'm jumping. Can you see me?
Is that refined glass?
Over here, Riley. Behind you. I'm jumping.
Alright, there you go.
Sheeps, you better be getting out of here. You're about to see some shit. There. Alright, I got my glass bottle, so this is my one shot of glory. Come on. Oh, it only made it worse. Oh, no. Oh, they're very mad.
Are they hurting you?
But it worked! Oh, I'm a genius. Ow. I got honey. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Joey Logano and Logano and Terrio wrecked in turn 2 on lap 37 to produce the first caution of the afternoon. Why have you done this to me, Nostradamus? You gave me a good thing in Logano wrecking, but you give me a terrible thing with Terrio wrecking in the same incident. Now, an uncontrolled tire means that if a tire is out of your pit box, then it's uncontrolled. But, can you explain to me how this is an uncontrolled tire when it's still in the pit box? It's still in the pit box!